When I was a little girl, I was very active. I started walking at 8 months and was speaking full sentences by the time I was 1 year old. My parents said that I would run and be all over the neighborhood, and they were afraid that they wouldn't be able to keep up with me. So they just had to act like they wouldn't chase me, and then I wouldn't run. At the tender age of 3 or 4 or 5 years old, I have a couple of my first memories. I lived in Phoenix, Arizona, and we lived in this neighborhood. I had my best friend who lived 3 or 4 apartment doors down, and every morning, right before sunrise, I would knock on her door and we would go walk down the street and watch the sunrise. I felt a little bad because my mother would be sleeping in front of the door because she already knew I had this habit of escaping way early in the morning. I don't remember ever having conversations with my mother or my father, or even asking them if they could take me around 3 or 4 in the morning or 5 so I could see the sunrise. And that's what I did every morning for a long time. And so I would go and watch the sunrise. And if you know anything about Phoenix, Arizona, it was one of the most beautiful things I would ever see in my life. And once I saw it, I couldn't help myself. I had to go every morning. I had to see the sunrise. I couldn't believe all the colors, the purples, the blues, the pinks, and how it would just transform. And that's when my love for nature began. Hi you guys, how are you doing? It's me, Nadia. So I guess we're just gonna hang out a little bit. My husband is fishing and it's my day off today. I'm gonna have the weekend off, and I'm just gonna spend some time in nature. And so I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Hey. Hi you guys. So I want to talk about something. So you know I have this YouTube channel, and somebody said to me, I wouldn't want everybody to know my business. I wouldn't want everybody to know my business and that. And I thought about that. I was like, wow, I'm really showing people what my little morning routine is. And of course, a lot of it is theatrical. Okay, you guys, a lot of it is fake and theatrical, but it's kind of real. Like, I really do drink like coffee in the morning, and I really do like my little yoga. Like, a lot of it, I just record what I usually do. And of course, I have to stop what I'm doing to make the recording, but it's real. And I thought about it, and I'm like, this is who I am. I don't care. And what really made me think about it is, even though if you think that I'm a nice person or a kind person or whatever, but honestly, I don't really communicate with people like that. I really don't let people get close to me. I really don't open myself up to people. And some people think that I am open towards them because of the way that I am. It's not because I'm open towards you because I like you as a person. I think that you're something. I am just this way. You know, I just feel comfortable with people. I like talking to people. I like treating people fair for the most part, treating them equally. I just like that when I'm communicating with people, but it's not because I'm giving you special treatment. I'm honestly giving I give everybody the same treatment, no matter who you are. I give you the same treatment. Now, I will also give people the same stank treatment if they treat me bad or whatever. Most times I just won't talk to people when I feel like there's something wrong with them or there's something about them that I don't like. But honestly, This is like the most vulnerable I'm ever gonna be, this channel, because I really don't open myself up to people. I really don't do that. Honestly, there's only a handful of people I really talk to on a regular basis. And so I'm not really intimidated or scared that people are gonna find out about me and know how to work around me. No. And maybe it's a trauma response, but now I realize a lot of things. I realize that nobody's really your friend anyways. That's so wrong to say. Maybe I'm just messed up in the head. But honestly, I feel more comfortable with strangers than people in my own circle. Isn't that sad? I feel like strangers, you know, they say danger, stranger danger. No. No, 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 no. The most dangerous people in your life are going to be the people who are close to you, the people who have access to you. That's who the most dangerous people are going to be. So you guys don't scare me. You guys don't intimidate me. I feel actually more comfortable opening myself up to people who don't know me, to people who don't already have judgments about me. I feel comfortable sharing myself in this kind of way. Whoa, that bird is huge. So yeah, I'm not afraid about making this channel and showing who I am or whatever I pretend to be, because honestly, there's nobody who can watch these videos and decide they want to get close to me, because I'm not going to let anybody get that close to me anyways. And that's pretty sad, whatever you want to call it, but the people I have in my life are already here, and I'm not that close to that many people. So this channel is fine with me. I am perfectly fine showing myself in this channel, because the people who are already in my life I already feel comfortable with, and I'm already close to them. They already know me. They already know who I am. They already know how I operate. So this going out into the world, it doesn't matter, because I'm not going to really have new people who are going to come into my life who can study me as a human being. No. And one thing about getting older, getting a little bit wiser, more mature, I can smell, I can sense the bullshit. I can smell the bull. I can tell. I can read people now, okay? I can observe people. I can see people. I can sense when something's not right. And I've always had those feelings, but when you get older, you start realizing that you have more to lose, and you can't ignore those feelings. You have to understand when you have those gut feelings inside of your heart, and you're feeling that somebody is not right for you. I'm not saying they're a bad person or anything, but if they're just not resonating with you, you need to sit and analyze that and receive that information that you're getting. So I trust my God. I trust my intuition. So there's no fear about me putting things on YouTube or whatever. And honestly, if you guys have Instagram, if you have Facebook, if you have any kind of account, guess what? You're public, whether you like it or not. Even if your account is private, you are still showing it to the internet. You're still showing your life in the world. You're still showing things to the internet and the world, so you're not private, just to let you know. So, as well as, you're just not private. Anything that's online is not private, okay? Even if your channel is private. So, most of us are online anyways. Anyway, that's my little 2 cents about that. Isn't it a beautiful day today? First I got a little grumpy and I was like, I'm not going outside, it's cold. And then I got bored of the car. So now I'm outside and it's my day off and I'm just loving it. I am loving this. If there's anything, if you guys understand what I'm talking about or what I'm saying, please let me know. If you think that, you know what, just tell me how you feel about that. Do you feel like that's just me talking in a negative way, or is that just me being real? Or just explain things how I see it? Yeah, oh, it feels so good. Oh my God, this feels so good. I hope we watch movies tonight. Like tonight would be like an amazing movie night. There's like some things I want to tell you guys. Oh my God, I want to tell you guys some things, some updates in my life so bad, but I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know some outdoor activities that you do that you enjoy, and why not subscribe, why not like, why not share my videos. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.